All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Phlox'em and first live video we've done in a bit. Since KFC, things have been a little bit slow on the recording side, but we've got ABR is started and KAGI is just starting up. ABR, I usually am not doing a whole lot unless it's a best of 3, so I did not record my first one, but KAGI, as much as possible, I try to get these recorded. Whether they go well or not. Trying a new one as far as KAGI for me. It's a deck I really enjoy playing, kind of in that mid-rangey, high to mid-rangey level, but some really interesting stuff here with the Futures Past, some haunting decks, the red line play around kind of stuff, but low creature control. We'll see. Might be a little bit swingy, but I think it's pretty consistent, so hoping it kind of just makes for a good KAGI matchup. Let's do Color Bear. And we're playing against Autro, Prisenco. Oh, that was the wrong one. Whatever this name is. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce it. They just did it as outro on here, so we're good to go. They are bringing Thralls. Very interesting. Let's see if this will load in a second here. Okay, so I will be reading their deck list once it pulls up. Okay, so Untamed has 5 Niflapes, Keyfrog, double Niffle Queen. Okay, so this is going to be testing our creature control for sure. Double red line on the other side is also going to be interesting. We got the Mollymox for some artifact control, Arise. Nothing too crazy on the token generation, though. Actually, very, very little. There's the Unbinding, Levy, Shikari. Wow, almost nothing. Very, very interesting. So it should be a good matchup. I don't mind getting some bigger stuff on the board here. This is kind of a weird start. Guess we can just start with Scallywag and then get these down, get some extra draws going. We do get to keep another card here. I do like saving this capture pip. Again, the thing with this deck, and this will be very interesting in the reverse matchup, is it is very, very good at taking people off of 6. Stormstrong, Captain Gale, and Stump Bunny Twitch, aka Amber Meaties. Welcome in, everybody. It's fun to be back. We'll see. I think New Year, there's probably gonna be a lot more streaming, but trying to kind of get some stuff back in while we're heading towards Christmas and all that. And KAGI matchup is a good way to do it. Probably gonna be streaming another match on Wednesday. I've got my ABR best of 3 Archon, which was basically just best of 3 PV. Astron, welcome in. Have not talked to you, seen you for a bit. Hope you're doing well. Hope the Pokemon world is treating you nicely. Looking at the decks a little bit more. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get our Scallywag down. Okay, we get another Bomberang here. So honestly, if they go Untamed, just drop a bunch of creatures. It's not going to be creatures. What do they have for creature control, actually? There's the Hysteria, which I think is pretty decent for us. Okay, we get an Indigo. We could just kill that here. Not sure that's, like, amazing for us. Yeah, let's just get some pips going. Play the Ghost. We don't get any value off the Haunting deck, but I think that's okay. Damage, and then we'll capture onto Thoughtcatcher here. All right, so now we have a decent follow-up with the Skyborn. Oh, we find the Futures Past now. That's okay. As long as this stays on a flank, we have some decent damage with the Seeker Missiles. I think the biggest thing really to be careful of in this is them just getting a massive board of apes. Like, that's probably one of the scariest things for this deck to see. because we can like stop a key once or twice with the amber control and the red line, but if we can't kill it, then that board just reaps out to win again. So we'll see if that happens early. Not tonight. Welcome in. Thanks for the good luck. Nice. Yeah. I feel like I don't know. I love the online leagues and stuff. I'm very after KFC. I'm very itchy for some kind of like single day things again. I think especially just for like the streaming side of stuff and everything, it'd just be really fun to kind of get some like longer, get to see just tons of games being played. So I'm not sure if I'll try to come up with some kind of league format like that, but we'll see. It's been something I've been thinking about. All right, here comes the Untamed. Got the Niffle does leave the Indigo on the flank. 3 Niffle. Oh, okay, so 1 Niffle comes down, but I think this is actually about best case scenario for us here. Just have to do things in the right order. So we'll go Skyborn first. We'll go ahead and Bomberang the Niffle, drop the Rose, which does have the armor, which is super nice. The Niffle can't just one-shot it. And then we're just going to take out the Indigo. Okay, decent Logos turn here too. What do they have for stopping keys? Until they have the Levy down, I don't know that there's actually much. So the red lines are not things I think we have to be super scared of. Like we just go to 6. Mind Barb hits the EP. That's fine. We're not playing that anytime soon anyways. Wonder here if it's worth. I don't really want to use the Rose to just kill one thing. The Edorum is going to be. I guess we can kill the Edorum with the placeholder. We do go to 7 if we go Code Monkey here. And placeholder, which is not amazing. So I wonder if I actually just go with these guys. Fight the Edorum, Reap at the Parabytes, ditch the Fusers, pass, play the. Oh no, I have to go to 7 if I play the Atomic Destabilizer. It's kind of the issue. Maybe I just don't. I mean, the Code Monkey feels pretty good here. We just don't play the placeholder. I would have loved to see some of the worm tunnels by now. I wonder if this is almost actually worth futures passing. No tokens made, so no red lines gone. Haven't played. They played some Skyborn. Do we play the Destabilizer? I don't think we do. I think we just do the Logos turn here. We give them back some Amber, but we do get to check. We'll discard the Futures Past. And we're just going to hold the placeholder here. Again, without the Levy, there's not a whole lot of Amber control. So they'd have to have like Edge of the World here. Safe port's not on yet. So we want to sneak this key by. Ew, weird mix of stuff here. I think it's just the Ren though. Yeah, Amber Sky. Oh man, Amber Skies. I'm not playing it. I don't think I'll play it in KAGI because I think they're a little bit swingy. But I opened up 2 decks at KFC. 2 Amber Skies. I opened a decent amount of Amber Skies because Bamboo and I basically split display, which was so much fun. But 2 of them just. Oh, there's an Evil Eye. I missed the Evil Eye. Okay. So we go Geistoid here. Bring these back out. Deal a damage to the Niffle. Capture onto the Thought Catcher. Play that guy, and we are just going to discard the destabilizer. It's not worth it right now. If we had gotten that key, we'd be playing it for sure. But so I got one. It's Mars with 2 Ixnari the Clevers, who are the guy with the reaction, lose an amber, take all the amber off of a creature. So one of the Ixnarus has 2 capture pips on it, and then there's an intentional discharge with 2 more capture pips on it and a discard pip. So you can do some nonsense stuff with that. But it also has a Mars pipped Echo Fly, and a Mars pip Junk Restoration. So like you look at the deck list and it just looks very kind of like a standard. It's decent, but it's kind of whatever. But then you look at the pips and you're just like, this deck is crazy. It's been very, very fun. And then the other one is a Legacy Archimedes with the what is it? Nautilus Suite. And I should show these when I'm done because they're just 2 of the coolest decks I've opened in so long. But it also has DDoS, so you have like Archimedes. You put like the upgrades to make it invincible, and then you put the DDoS on it, and your opponent gets locked out. That deck also has 2 capture pip enhanced Crepuscular Rays, so both of them have a capture pip on them, and just like tons of capture. So you don't even have to destroy your creature. You just load up Amber on your creature that's basically invincible because of okay, got the Key Frog coming out. So Key Frog is actually a little bit scary. We can kill that with the Rose though. We need to go red here. Oh, they're gonna fight it. Oh, does not fight it off. Okay. I mean that's still bad because that was our bigger creature to use this with, but this is red, right? Yeah. They have anything that cares about red? I think they just care about yellow. Yeah. Okay, so they're back at check. We got plenty of options here now. I mean, we have to just kill the Key Frog. I don't think we need to play the Bucks, so that's where this discard goes. We don't really have a way of getting something bigger, but this is doing 6 damage, which is not amazing. Oh, I know I can shuffle stuff around. Okay, I can do this to put it up to 4. Cool, cool. So go Skyborn. We do need to do that first to be able to get our maximum steal. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with the chat. I haven't been streaming much, so I gotta keep up with all of this and try to also play a good game. Okay, so there's our against all flags. Drop this guy on the left, capture onto Rose now. Discard Bucks. Doesn't matter. Oh, it does matter a lot. I'm not going to check anyways. Kill the Key Frog and then repeat to kill. Edorum can't hit my stuff right now, so we hit that. And these, at least they don't have skirmish, so they slowly kill themselves off if they're using that for creature control. The Bucks Bastion discard there was a mistake though. For some reason I was thinking the other one that moves a creature to somewhere else. Yeah, the rare Edge of the World value is pretty fun. Yeah, that's another reason why I want to do, like, I tried a long time ago to do a lot of stuff on Saturdays, but like Saturday morning, afternoon, just like there was just not people playing. If you just wanted to get like random games on TCO, it was so hard to actually find games. If I wanted to just do sort of like backlog series where I'm doing, you know, sort of like a SAS ladder or something like that, like it was just very, very difficult. And so, but I do enjoy getting to do the European friendly streams when I can do them. Okay, so just, oh, the troop call to heal everything. Very nice. Okay, is there 1 troop call or 2? Just 1, okay. So we do get to do a little bit of damage here, but it's not amazing. But this Logos turn isn't too bad. Is it the right call though? Yeah, because we get to draw. We just discard the hologramophone. Because again, there's still no levy. So if we just go to 6, we're sitting really good. I'll have to fight some more stuff off, so we'll do the draw first, of course. Drop Nemo. All right, this is our only artifact control, so that's something to remember for second match here. Okay, nice. We'll get a Ren. Drop that. Oh, we get the Quantum, though. That stinks. That's a lot of Amber we're leaving off the table. Let's see. I can't actually kill. Can I? I'd have to do 3 placeholder hits on one of them to kill. And then we'll do just 2 more on this one. And then we fight here. We still don't have a red line. We don't have much more logos coming. So I don't know if it's worth holding these. Especially since they've got the Mollymocks. The Mollymocks become dead cards if we're not playing our artifacts. So yeah, I think we discard these. Because I mean, if they play them now, they're fine. But this is a Parabyte. I guess the Parabyte for the capture is fine, but Stratowise also captures, and we want to leave the logos open so they have to deal with the Captain Nemo. Very interesting deck. Again, I think if the Niffle Queens and Niffle Apes come out early enough, this deck just runs over this one because this one just runs out of ways to actually deal with the board. Which is happening here. Like if they just fight off our board here, they're not stopping the key, but we just start playing pips after that. And after a certain point, we can't keep playing pips because of the red lines. Prop dusting hits the Ren. Actually pretty nice to have it miss that. There's one red line. Going to check. We'll do blue because I don't think we really care about yellow. Yeah. Okay, so we need to stop a key here. We've got some nice stuff in Geistoid for that. So this is still like that. It's just a dumb hit, except Geistoid has a lot left. We just don't have a capture in Logos is the problem, and this turn is not really worth anything. So yeah, we'll go Geistoid. We could get the discard, so we do get a little bit here. So we'll do Energy Vampirism. We do more damage if we put it here, but I think we just drop it here. Capture. We know we're drawing into more Geistoid, so I wonder if it is just grab more Geistoid cards, but really it's probably I need to grab creature control. Could do the logos. I mean, Geistoid has a little bit with Energy Vampirism. I don't think it's enough. I think we want... We only need to get to 12, and we have our red line, and their one red line is gone, so we can just burst now. So I think it is actually Geistoid. No, it's Skyborn. We get the capture pip. We're not drawing anything with that draw pip, so. Okay, discard the mouse, capture another. Yeah, so we're just racing now. Now we do go to 7 to get their red line out so that we can just red line them back. But this is where they probably just fight us off the board. Oh, they play both of their red lines. Interesting. The problem is I don't have a Skyborn creature with Amber captured on it. That's the best way to really set up the red line, because then you just fight it into them. They go over. But we can do a 2-turn combo now that the red lines are gone. Okay, there's a Mollymawk. Got more Untamed. And then they just fight and go to 6 here. We do get full value off the Secret Missiles, which is nice. So that's actually 2 kills, 3 kills now. Once this is gone. If they leave the Parabite alive, that's amazing for us. But I'm sure they kill it with this. Okay. So yeah, we've got, if this had 1 more damage on it, we'd be in an amazing spot. But I mean, we could just be super cheeky and go for another Geistoid turn here, because that does stop the key. We get to kill this, which kills these 2, but we don't get to check. Skyborn we get to check, so that is the right call. We did not grab our dude, so I'm actually off on my thinking here. That's okay. We have the Boomerang. And I mean, we can hold the against all flags, but I don't think it matters at this point because we're holding the red line. I'll discard the council and deal another 2 here. Okay. I'm not sure what they can do against this. Arise doesn't really get him anywhere. Evil Eye's been played. Both red lines are gone. Yeah. Yeah, that gets all flags, steal 1. That would have been an argument for getting the Scallywag rather than the yeah, there's so little. Yeah, not 1 token, which is interesting. Oh, I missed what they said at the end there. And so, I mean, big thing that did not happen in that. Okay, so Outro's gone first. So it was the Dis artifacts did not come down. Levy of Souls comes down, and that game changes drastically. 2/2/2 to start does not feel great, even though we got a little bit of this, but I think we mulligan this. Oh. Oh. I don't like this. This is not the hand we wanted. It is unfortunate. Like this, I mean, this isn't bad if we're halfway through the game. Do you just arise for the Untamed too? I mean, you can't. Like, it's so slow. Yeah, I'm gonna end up just discarding this stuff. Yeah, that's brutal. What a terrible hand. Okay, we'll see what we can do. I feel like my starting hand before was almost exactly what they had. Indigo. We didn't see the streak, but the Evil Eye was there early. Some other stuff, so this is not Dis artifacts is the main point. And we can't kill Ren. I wonder if I just start with the Hysteria here. I actually also don't have much board control, do I? We've got the prop dusting. Got this. Yeah, I think we actually do that here. because then we have a decent chance of getting at least one more untamed for the cooperative hunting. Or not. It's okay. We got the Obsidian Forge, which not as important in this one, I would say. Although having any kind of key cheat versus a deck like this is huge. But I am already predicting a game 3 here. This is kind of brutal. Okay, Captain Nemo. Can't really do anything if we just play it. Ooh, yes. They get some Amber, but Ren not staying on the board is great for us. It gives us another turn to find an answer for it. I think we just go back into this. Oh, I guess that means our Mollymawk blows that up, but we'll see. Just want one more untamed creature. Please. Oh, it's so rough. Yeah, we got game 1. They played both of their red lines to get up to check, and so we were able to just go up to 8, and they didn't have anything. We didn't really have to. I mean, we found some answers for their board anyways, but really we just had to get to at least 7. I did miss that there was an Edge of the World in here the first time. But we archived some Skyborn stuff too and able to close it out. Yikes. Can I even play the Mollymawk now? Let's see, maybe they play some Logos artifacts here. Oh gosh. What is this? Please, please give me more untamed creatures. I'm begging you. I mean, if we don't kill the Nemo here, then it can fight and blow this up anyways, so I think it's worth just blowing it up with the Mollymawk at this point. The Levy is much more important, I would say. But this is brutal. I don't think this is like, it's not a great matchup for the TOC deck, but it's not awful, I don't think. Can I wait one more turn? I don't know if I can drop these. Yeah, this is bad news. Hmm. We'll go for it. I can just hear like Astron screaming at me. I just feel like he knows what to do in this scenario. And okay, I think seeing what we just drew into, I'm okay with that. There's a pretty good chance this was not our next draw. Playing 2 Skyborn and drawing into 2 more Skyborn would not have felt good, so it's not amazing. Hopefully, well, if they get to 6 here, we at least have an out for a turn, and then we've got the Evil Eye the turn after that to make it really awkward for them. They can get a double kill here with the Nemo, though, but they've played only Logos so far. So hopefully there's not too many more Logos cards floating around. But we don't get to kill this if we go Skyborn, unfortunately, so not sure what we do. I hate this deck. No offense, Outro. But this is not my jam. What is this? 9 creature untamed. Is it 9 or 10? 10 creature untamed. Yeah, no, it's just like there's some of those things where like the handcrafting side of it, or even just knowing how far the tempo is, I still struggle with. I feel like I lose a lot of games on early game decisions, and I think that's something I would like to get better. Okay, actually, placeholdering the Niflhape is fantastic for us. That removes a target for Nemo. We're not giving it any new targets. Mollymawk does not die, but I mean, still, so much logos here is crazy. Like, the draws they are getting versus the draws we are finding is a little rough. I see what you did there. No, surprisingly, it is neither my jam nor my jelly. Okay, does not go to 7. That is fantastic news for us. It means we get 2 turns of stalling to make them sweat. We do get a token on the board, which feels really nice. Edge of the world doesn't matter here. Discard this to put another one on Code Monkey. We have to be careful with that. They could Seeker Missile that to make us put us in range. Yeah, of course it's my Key Frog. What else would it be? There we go. There's the Niflhapes. They're back. So this is where it might be the call to actually just let them have the key and build the board more. Because this, without damage on it, especially with both placeholders gone, is very difficult for this deck. Oh, thank God. Oh, in here somewhere. They're not haunted yet. Okay, beautiful. Except there was no red line in there. But we do lose the Scallywag, which is good. Have another capture. This is actually maybe not too terrible of a turn. Unless we don't draw into red line, and then it's just kind of whatever. It just takes so long to get this Untamed onto the board. Getting the Eterome down is actually pretty nice. They're haunted, so they could haunting deck here. They're probably deciding whether or not they're going to 7. Because a lot of the Geistoid cards have pips on them. Or they're going to Futures Past, which is not terrible for us, but they get so much Logos. Like, if they can just recycle this Logos, it's pretty rough for us. This feels good, though. I'm man. Been trying to test some of like the new decks I got from KFC and stuff, and some of them are fun. Okay, so they do go to 7, but you just run into so much PV, and it's just so hard to just like play games of Keyforge right now. Like play lots of them unless you're testing like a really competitive deck. I shouldn't complain. I get to go play at locals tonight, but these kind of puzzles are just amazing. Okay, all hands kills Scullion. Ooh, Thrall. Interesting. I get the destabilizer. So they're at 8. Man. Just don't like this at all. I think it's Untamed here. We can hold this for key 2. I just gotta get this out. Get some more stuff like this. Because we don't really have a good way of proccing this, do we? And we got the nice fight to heal here. Okay. I think this is okay. If they get to check here, we're in a little bit of trouble. But even then, I think we're in a place where we just play for key 3. See you, Pooch Pooch. Might need to go throw my dog outside quick. I know. Go lay down. This is like right during it's walk time. Lots of pips are gone. They could go back into Logos and have some more of those artifacts. Could be against all flags here. We don't have any amber though. So actually, I think they probably hold a lot of stuff here for amber control. Yeah, so they go back into Geistoid. See if there's some fighting here. They might fight into the Niffle Queen just to get some damage on it. But again, we get to heal it with the Troop Call, which is pretty fantastic. What else have we not seen? Future's Past. Now that the Key Frog's in there, they might not do that. There's a Thought Catcher. I think we killed that with the Niffle Queen. This returns, yeah, Niffle Queen too. And they can't even get the capture on it. Let's see. Yeah, now it's just Haunting decks, which they can play. It's Ghost in the Sun is gone. Oh, both Haunting decks are gone. What else do they have? Geistoid. Energy Vampirism doesn't do anything. Is it just a bunch of dudes? Basically. That is, yeah, this is fantastic for us. Yeah, there's the Energy Vampirism for no value. And they Futures Past. That hurts. Because now they see both red lines in our discard. That hurts a lot. And we see, okay, we see their red line though. So we're okay with that. That definitely changes dynamic of the game. They fight the Shikari. That's fine. We don't care about that. We just go untamed now until they stop us. And they're deciding what to exhaust with the Ren. Okay. So we go untamed. We start with the Niffle Queen into Thought Catcher. We fight the Code Monkey. Fight Nemo. Fight the Ren. Troop Call. That actually got our other Niffle Queen into the discard too. Oh, we can't play it because we ruled of 6th. Do I hold it? Nah, we discard it. Woof. Stereo here is awful, but again, their red line is also in the discard. Their EP is in the discard. Could find the in here somewhere now, which would be pretty rough for us. Yeah, nothing super special about that one. There's an argument for holding it because I'm probably going into Untamed next turn if they don't Yeah. If they don't have in here somewhere right now, we probably just go back into Untamed to try and burst. They're gonna steal a lot here, which hurts. Did we see the against all flags? No. So against all flags, probably in their hand too. The edge of the world to get the... Oh my goodness. Never mind. Maybe we go dis. Golly. Just cannot get momentum. Honestly, I'd actually rather them go to 9 here. And we can just tax them. It's not worth hysteria for that, but... Oh, they do. Okay, cool. Yeah. So we go dis. We discard hysteria. We make a token. We Eterome, we Evil Eye, and we are just going to fight the council. Even this, like, this is just so unfortunate. We can kill the Key Frog if we drop this. And we're just not there. Arise? What does Arise get us? Arising for dis is almost meaningless. We get Streak. We get an Eterome. What's our token? The Obsidian Forge, of course. Okay, so they forge for 9. We hope they don't have in here somewhere one more turn. Should have a lot of Logos junk now. Ren and Mouse and stuff like that. Oh no, Mouse got purged. Oh, they forged Blue Key. That's fun. I think we can get to check this turn. Placeholder, maybe for the Eterome. Oh, they're just going to take out the Thrall. Lose Seeker Missiles. Okay. All right. We will take that turn. We need to draw into our... Let me make sure I get... Check. I don't think I do, actually. So this is 1, 2, 3... Reap is 4. Okay, so we do. So Reap, fight 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can math, I swear. I mean, we actually could have gone to 7 here. We know they don't have red line, right? Against all flags is also gone, so we actually should just burst here and we kill this. Is the Key Frog safe if I just play it here? It's only 5 there and 6 here, but no, let's do the Skyborn. I think this is better. Okay. Discard, Amber, Edge of the World. I don't know if this matters too much. No, it actually kind of does. Because now we have a taunt to put the Key Frog next to if we need to. Nothing out of that. Reap. Or I would forget that I don't have a blue key forged. So he does nothing. I still think that was correct because we have the Key Frog play here now. Yeah. I figured that out now. Captain Gale, thanks. Did I say I haven't gotten to play a whole lot of Keyforge lately? BDP 5DB. Can't tell if that's supposed to be an acronym for something. But it's okay. They will in here somewhere, and then we just get to $1 billion. Ah, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, that is a perfect example of that. Geistoid actually, I think, stops the key anyways. Yeah, because all hands and in here somewhere. So even if I gone to 7, we wouldn't have forged there. So we still need to play towards getting the Keyfrog key. Like that is, I think, the crucial thing here. And I wonder, the problem is I can't get this back. Otherwise, I would say we hold the Arise for the Untamed. So we only play 2 Untamed cards, but we're not going to do that. What do you blow up here? One of the Niffle Queens? Okay, I like to see that. Discarding some free pips for them. That means they really like what else they have in their hand, which sadly we can't. Yeah, there goes Niffle Queen. Sadly, we cannot get Thralls on the board to actually do some hand disruption, so I just don't think that's what this deck does, especially if you can't get the stupid artifact on the board. This dumb Levy of Souls just hasn't hit the board yet. Oh, there's a Haunting deck too. So there goes our red line. Do they have a second one? They don't. Other one's gone. But they can get it. With that in here somewhere. So they get red line and probably just the against all flags. I mean, why not? That's okay. I think there's the red line and against all flags, but the Keyfrog key here is massive for helping us stabilize because we have the board already. We can just kill this with the cooperative hunting, so we don't even have to damage our own guys. We get to get rid of this, and then our deck is also thinner for drawing into other stuff. They got one of our red lines, but we have the second one. It's doable. I think it's possible. Okay, so make sure. So we need to be. I mean, we'll be able to do plenty of damage. So we reap, like Keyfrog, cooperative hunting for 1, 2, 3. Make sure I get that because it's the Niffle Queen. We will take the blue now because of Indigo. And then we want to not have same creatures on the flank. So Arise, again, is for no value, but we find our red line now. So now, it's still tricky. Redrawing into this was not good. This is actually our only Amber control in our hand, so if they get 3 Amber here, we just lose. Yeah. I think if this deck gets Levy down early, this game is completely different, and that just hasn't happened in either match so far, or either game so far. So I think that is a big part of chain bidding. I don't think it's a ton of chains. If that deck does not draw 7 logos cards at the start of a game, it's not super efficient either. You have the worm tunnels, but I have to generate Amber for the worm tunnels to do anything. Here's a Skyborn. Just don't have too many pips. Let's see, what was the other? The other one was the against all flags, so they can steal a decent amount. Bomberang is fine. Okay, so they get to 4. So now I wish I had actually waited and Arised the... Well, I mean, we just have this. What does it even make sense to go here? With the against all flags, we basically have to go to 8. They just steal, they would steal 4, gain 1, steal 2, gain 1. So that's 7 amber. So does our red line even stop them after that? Is that right, math? We go to 8. They can red line to steal 4 plus a 1, so that's 5. Oh no, so they'd gain 8, so they'd be at 12. So yeah, our red line doesn't even stop them at that point. Gosh. So unfortunate. So we have to go to 7 basically. Or no, they're against all flags should only steal 1, but that still doesn't do it. Man. So we have to hope for another amber control card, basically. How many creatures do we have? 6, 10. 5, 9, 10, 11. So we have to fight 1. Let's fight the weakest one. Or we just hold at 6, I guess. This deck has so many ways of stopping 6. Seven kind of forces out the red line. We need them to play their red line so that ours actually, so we know like we're playing ours after theirs and not before. Oh, we found the Evil Eye and the Levy. Okay. Turning around. 17 minutes. Let's see if we can do this. So huge to pull these here. Because now even if they stop the key, now we can. Oh, we still need to be careful, but yeah. So they go Geistoid. If they don't get to check here, then we just keep fighting off the board. Energy Vampirism is fine. That can't kill anything. Gets them 1. Takes us off check and discards Destabilizer. Okay, so now we go. I don't think we can play Nefru, right? We have to discard that. So we go Dis. Play Levy. Discard. Discard. Check at 6 there. Yeah. Woof. Oh my gosh. There just happens to be a red line in their archives, Veginator. You might be being sarcastic, but we cannot forget. Oh, he's got the capture pip too. Yeah. That's okay. Well, it's kind of not okay, because the problem is, outside of playing red line, our Skyborn turn does not stop a key. And that is just brutal. But maybe they took their archive, so that has to be they're playing, yeah, the against all flags. Goes to 7. Okay, they get rid of, oh gosh, now the Evil Eye doesn't even stop it either. Yeah. Man, I feel like we were close there. Sadly, our red line actually does take us. So actually, let's think about it. If we redline here and they redline us back, they actually don't get, so we have to kill this dumb thing too. And we can stop the key and dis. We just have to get check here, or we have to get this key. I think if I play red line here, I lose. I need to play it on basically no amber. Okay, so we start with Levy. Have to keep that alive. That is important. We play Evil Eye. Fight. I mean, there's a chance we hit the red line with this, but we can't maintain this kind of taxing another turn, basically, so we have to get this key, I think. And this is an enemy flank creature, which is just miserable. We do have the blue key now, so we can ready and fight with a thrall to try and discard the red line. If we hit the red line, there's a chance. But actually, they might just be able to get enough amber here where our red line doesn't even stop their key. So, yeah, that actually does it, right? So these guys, he has to be in the center, so he's nowhere near doing that. I don't have the one card that can actually move him to the center, and I can't make enough tokens. So I think that's actually just game. Dang it. Yeah, just a bummer. I mean, they're going to get more than that anyways. So I wonder, what else could I have done? I really don't know that game. That was tough. Let me just double check all of this. So our red line now. There's nothing with capture. We don't have a way to use this. There's no way to get him in the middle, right? This only taxes up to 10 or 8. Yeah, bummer. Man. Yeah. I still don't think there's that many chains between these decks. The 2 key cheats in here. Okay, time limit. Adaptive S1. And the Amber Skies is going first. I think this is one of the weird scenarios where I think I actually would rather have their deck. It's really about how many chains. So they go to 1. I'm just going to bump it up to 5 here. They go to 7. I think I pass on 7. Because if they don't start with good logos and we get a board right away, like we've got to get those key cheats. And now, so okay, early on in the game, I played Mollymawk to destroy the Obsidian Forge. I think if I have Obsidian Forge, I might also win that game. Okay, we've got Arrow 4, we've got Obsidian Forge, we've got Niffles. We are going second, so we keep this hand. If they play a Logos creature, we can prop dust it, get the Arrow 4 down, start getting our board going. Okay, like this a lot more. Oh, can't wait for them to just future is past. Double haunting deck our red lines immediately. But honestly, I don't think the red lines are as important as the key cheats. I think the key cheats are how you win this matchup. Key Frog and Obsidian Forge are huge. Obsidian Forge less so, except that it gives you a way to kill those. Come on, give me that, Ren. All right, sequencing here, get our extra amber. And this guy being able to capture is also massive. This is a great turn. I don't know that we do it. Oh, we're not going to be in check for a couple turns. I think we have to hold the Evil Eye. Pressure with this stuff coming down. Arrow 4 is nice because he's not one that you like have to try and keep in the middle every turn. You just want him on the middle on your when you are like playing your turn. So like I'm fine playing all three of these out. It doesn't really affect him because I just need one more Skyborn creature on his turn to be able to actually capture. But being able to capture in a deck with this much bulk against this will be really big. Mind Barb is great against them being on the lower card count. Nice, no value off the Code Monkey. Should have played that in the other order, I think. You don't get the amber there. Okay. Queen, queen, ape. Kind of an interesting turn here. But we may just want to get the disc stuff out and just hold the Evil Eye. Maybe we don't hold the Evil Eye since we have the Arrow 4. See if he can deal with it here. Yeah, so even with that, we might almost want to just go into back into Untamed. Gain some amber and kill this thing. Discards Captain Nemo. That's great for us. That's our only artifact control. Do get some damage on the Niffle Queen. That's it. Okay. I think we kind of go with our same plan from last time of just keeping their board clear. We have tons of good options once they start getting some more amber. We need to gain a little bit of amber here. We do just fight this. I don't love getting all the damage on these right away, but again, if we find the true call or whatever, it's fine. But this is the guy we really want to keep alive at the moment. They're down to 5-card hands again. We have the Mind Barb. Maybe we can play the Nefru. No, because they have more high value creatures than us. There's things we just can't leave on the board. Parabyte. All hands still can't kill. I guess the Nefru with the Obsidian Forge is actually kind of funny, right? Because you get the Amber and then you get to Forge. So you can Obsidian Forge for like less. Wish we could kill this here. I think let's see what we hit here. Quantum Finger Trap is for sure not the card we were hoping to hit there. We're gonna play it. And then we are gonna play this. So now if they kill our stuff, we can do things. We find our levy, also massive. I find our cooperative hunting. And if nothing else, we just sacrifice this to the Obsidian Forge. But like part of me almost wouldn't even care just trying to key cheat here. But I would like to get a key first. Goes into Skyborn, discards Bucks for an Exalt. Okay. Only steals one off the against all flags is great. We get to go back into Dis. Okay, so we fight here. They get one. We get two. We play the Levy. We play the Eterome. Get to check. And now we play this on the right. Even though they just played the against all flags, it's okay. So now, I mean, they just played more Skyborn, so the odds of them actually having a way to kill one of our things, because they could redline us if they just kill one of our creatures on a Skyborn turn, right? But they've already played a Seeker Missile, and they played... Oh, I thought they had played the Boomerang. Maybe that was last game. But, I mean, 5 Skyborn already. They got to be sitting on, yeah. So no red line here. They could probably still stop the key, but... Okay, Worm Tunnel there is fine. Might be able to get the streak down here. Ren gets hologramophoned. Quantum Mouse does not have a capture pip on it. That's not the one with the capture pip on it either. Okay, they're going to kill the Nefru, which does give us another Amber, so we are forging. Oh, it does not give us Amber because Nefru's dead. That's okay. We take that forge for sure. We can take the yellow key here. Right. There's not really a reason not to. So now we get our capture. So let's go ahead and just go Skyborn. Skyborn correct here? Yeah, this ward is annoying. We can maybe deal with that on an Untamed turn. Do we just go Untamed? No, because we can't stop the key in Untamed. That's the only house we can't stop the key in. I guess we get rid of it with this too, but this Eterome has to kill an Untamed creature if we reap. Could just fight. And then Levy. I actually don't mind that. Okay, so we'll play the Streak. In the ward. Sure I'm doing my math right, yeah. So start getting the taxing going. And some random discard and the hand discard, and we find the red line now. We don't know if they have red line, obviously, but I think at this point, I mean, they've actually drawn so many cards. How have they gotten so far through this deck? But now we can just start doing Arrow Force stuff, right? As long as that's alive, we can just spend a turn or two capturing, force out their red line, trying to get to check. Actually, we're fine. We can just red line because we have no amber, so our red line doesn't even get us past 6. Yeah, there's no capture there. Might actually be worth the untamed turn now because we can't stop the key. Do need to kill this stuff though. Yeah, this will be a tough choice here. Discards Edge of the World. They could have used that to move Arrow 4. Maybe they didn't want to. Well, yeah, they wouldn't steal one anyways. But I think we might be letting this key go. Doesn't feel amazing, but we can't let this stuff live. Unless they discard red line rotation. What do we do with that? I mean, that just means they have the Futures Past or the In Here Somewhere, right? I guess Arrow 4 can just fight the raiding party. That's probably good enough. Yeah, let's go Skyborn. Okay. So we want. Let me see. It's just an after reap effect, but we're going to capture off of this. So let's just do that first. Make sure we know where our amber's going. Play left, right. Oh, we should have captured that onto a Skyborn creature. That's for sure a mistake. Yeah, bummer. Bummer. Darn. I think that would have been huge. I mean, maybe they just fight it here and then end their turn. Discard a few more things. Edge of the World here is also nice. Unbinding is really nice. We can start actually getting some Thrall comboing going. Ooh, they get to put something into play, but it is into play, not play effect. Yeah, so they just get a Wren for some more draw. Energy Vampirism hurts. Ooh. Could have hurt a lot worse. And then they do the Futures Past. They see we do have a red line. But that also means they can't In Here Somewhere now for their red line. Oh, their In Here Somewhere's gone anyways. Great. And they get to draw 1. So depending on how we do it, we could tax with this, but I think this is a fine time to just redline them. We have amazing stuff coming in dis. No Keyfrog though. Keyfrog is out of commission, but that's okay. So we'll go Skyborn. Go ahead and redline. We get to Edge of the World to move this there, get him back in the middle. Fight the Quantum Mouse for steal. I mean, if they drew the red line on the 1, then whatever. I think against this deck we need to be going to 7. Now in this game state, we want to be going to 7. Let's capture on 2. Wait, what? I don't want to swap anything. I want him to capture 2. There's so many capture pips. There's so many ways to take you off 6. Yeah, there's the Parabyte. But that's okay, because now we start doing Obsidian Forge stuff. Oh, probably want the damage somewhere else. Oh, there we go. Okay. Ooh, Energy Vampirism. It's not bad here. Yeah, so they are actually able to stop the key again, but that's okay. Except they took out all of our Untamed, which is kind of annoying. But they're still drawing less, and we get to discard several here. We don't really get to check if we go Untamed. I think we go Dis. Do we? We could draw a lot more here. It is technically checked because we killed this. How greedy do I want to be? Actually, because we don't have much Untamed left, I think I should try and dump all this. So we discard 1. Play the other. And then we have 6 damage. So they can go back into Geistwood if they want. If they do, yeah. Now we start doing the disc stuff. Or we just Obsidian Forge, right? Okay, so there's another capture. Placeholder does some stuff, but we've got our safe port again. I guess I should have just killed the Parabyte there, but the 1 capture doesn't matter. They get the streak. That's unfortunate. It might have been too cagey. Should have done a little bit more bursting, but I think we actually still have an okay turn here. In Skyborn, we just don't. Can go to 7, I think. It's actually kind of frustrating. Could stop the key too if we wanted to. I think I prefer almost trying to just... Oh no, the problem is we have to kill this Parabyte. I think I overthought this game. I feel like there was a point there where I should have hit the gas and I didn't. So what do we do here? We reap with Arrow 4. We have to kill Nemo here. We fight there, we get 1. We reap, that's 2, so we go to 7. Prop dusting. I guess there's not really a difference between playing going to 7, going to 8. In that case, it's better to just... I think stopping the key there is... let's see, they steal the same amount if we're at 8 or 9, right? Okay, so no red line here. I think we win. If they have the red line, it's going to be tough. Okay, fast Skyborn, but we basically discard their whole hand after this. Yeah. And we get to tax for... Actually, we could stop the key if we wanted to. But I think it's better just to get the 3 random discards. Ooh, they might hit the thrall here. We'll see. And we get the Amber off the Nefru. Yeah, they hit the thrall. Bummer. Okay. I think this is still fine. Okay, Nefru, play Eterome, play Evil Eye, play Mind Barb for Skulking Saboteurs. We will Levy. Yeah, that's Buck's Bastion. Let's see. Can we forge a key here? 1, 2, 3. 3 armor, that puts us at 10. Key cost would be 9. I don't know if that's worth it. I would rather hold it for last key because I think we're getting this one through. That doesn't make a token either because we didn't have a deck. That's the same. So we missed one. Missed one tax there too, but I think, yeah, they go back into Skyborn. Don't have the same key. How do we... Oh, against all flags. Come on. They can't fight with the raiding party, though. It's very big. They have Edge of the World, too, here. Ah, no. Crazy. Man, I can't believe how much that turned around. Kill the Nefru. They get to do 4 damage again. Ugh. And they have the Edge of the World. Come on. Yeah. That, the future has passed. I should have taken a look at more at what all they got back from that, but just insane amount of value there. They didn't flip, so we can actually do a decent Skyborn turn here, but after that we are light on answers. So we'll go Skyborn. Not take the archives. Prop dusting there. We get to fight this for free, which is pretty handy. And then we'll safe port to capture 2 more. EP is gone. I would have lost it. Even if they get to check here, though, I think we just have to take an Untamed turn. We have the Obsidian Forge, we have the Cycle. We should be able to just get a key cheat for key 3. But we need bodies on the board for it. Technically, we can do this turn again if they don't kill this, but 1 damage is not as difficult for this deck. Logos. They have left in Logos. I'm not sure they're getting to check in Logos. Worm Tunnel gets them some draw. But they're removing Amber they could have been getting, so that's good for us. Placeholder kills the raiding party, so they are getting to check here. We can technically stop that in Dis, but it's not a great turn. Yeah. So we just go Untamed. Man. How much do we think we can make next turn for the Obsidian Forge? We only need to make 3. Oh no, it'd be 4 unless we kind of want to kill the Wren. That was a good call. Man, more Skyborn here. Where is your Geistoid? Gotta have some of that at this point. Not having killed this thing is just crazy. But, I guess we'll see here. He probably just kills the Niffle Queen. Yeah. Oh, kills the Mollymawk instead. Oh, it has the Secret Missiles too. Come on. I mean, it's Skyborn here, I think. We just got to keep reestablishing the board. Hysteria doesn't help us. Goodness. Need some Amber Pips. Nephru being gone. I guess we could Arise the Nephru. We need to find the Arise for the Obsidian Forge. But we are for sure not finding answers we need here. Like they've got to be sitting on some Geistwood at this point. Problem is, their Geistwood has a lot of Amber Pips, so that's actually bad for us too. Logos, okay. There's Captain Nemo, of course. Who we basically have to kill. Untamed Knot isn't a good kill against him. We can't Hysteria here. We do have our blue key now. But that doesn't really help us. I think we have to get the Amber there. We have to start pressuring. Oh my goodness. Oh, this Untamed is just the worst. Okay, so here's the Skyborn. Bomberang does not kill the Arrow 4. Interesting. Second Secret Missiles. Where is all of their Geistoid? This is crazy. Just draw none of it. I mean, we might be on a Hysteria here now, but Hysteria makes the Obsidian Forge way tougher. And they play their red line. Okay. So how do we do this? We levy. No, we have to levy afterwards. We don't even get to check here. I really... Oh, I guess I can Obsidian Forge those before we Hysteria. That feels a lot better. And then we get this. So we do one. Okay. This, yes. We Obsidian Forge to kill these. We Hysteria. Unbinding. Streak. Levy. Kill. Nothing. That just crazy. Okay. I mean, I think... Yeah. We can't even... Can we Obsidian Forge past this? I don't think so. The, like, 0 Geistoid cards. And all their creature control at the beginning. Yeah. Just rough, but... I mean, if they don't get to check here, past the Obsidian Forge levy, we're looking okay. So what is it? So 4. So we're gonna have 5 creatures. So we have to get to 7. We can only get to 6. But we have to go to this to stop the key, so... but we have to kill the Skulking. Yeah, just None of any one of these. Or this. That doesn't quite get us there. Man. Okay, so we go this. Do take the archives. Having to fight this feels terrible. But the raiding party, I mean, they're all bad, but this is the Kichi killer, so I think we have to do this, this. Reap. Of course, it's the red line. Does a rise do it? We'll see how many they kill here. A rise might just barely do it. This has been crazy. Do I make 2 tokens? I was on 3 creatures. Reap 3 times. Oh my gosh, are you right? No, I was on 2 amber. They captured the 1, so I was only on 2 amber at the start of that turn. Oh no, I was at 3. Shoot. Oh, and they steal 2 because of the raiding party. Yeah, I think you might be right. I just mathed wrong. Again, second time today. And they have the edge of the world because, of course, they cannot draw Geistoid cards. Man. Yeah, that's really frustrating. I mean, technically, we can stop the key here. Unless they kill 1 more Thrall. No, we can't. Can we? Can we still win anyways? Yeah, man. I can't believe I just did that wrong. I thought I looked at that. I had the Edoram. Because I had 3 creatures on the board. Okay, so they're at 10. So now we get to do the math again. So we get to 4, 5, 6 creatures. 7, 8. So 8 creatures. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 creatures, I think is. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 creatures. Oh, I think we do have it. All right, we'll do it right this time. And we get this guy. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And if we kill him, we should get the amber anyways, so that should be key. Yeah, that was such a grinder. I did too. But I mean, like, so it's just, there's so much stuff we could have gotten into there. earlier to have that ready. At all. My dog is going crazy, so I need to get her outside very fast. She's eating the red line and he peed. I still can't believe how little Geistoid they saw on that redraw. Seen 4 cards so far, and they out of, yeah. Okay, their deck was this one. Got it. Come on. It was how many chains? 7 chains. Let me make a note of that. Okay, thank you all so much for hanging out and watching. That was definitely a longer game than I was hoping for, but that just seems to happen with my KAGI matches. I don't know why. Maybe I just bring those kind of decks. But yeah, first match down was way closer than it should have been. Not should have been. They played very, very well. This was really, really interesting matchup. Like these two decks against each other was super interesting. Love to know what you think about the chain bid, especially. I felt like it was pretty good, but man, that redraw was just brutal. But they played it well, especially like the knowing when to play Futures Pass is very tough. And both the times they were running Color Bear, they did that super, super well. So yeah, very, very close game. GG's to Autro, and we'll see you all next time on Phlox'em. Thanks for hanging. Bye-bye.